Hi, this is Debbie. And I thought we would make a couple of cards today, and I'm going to be using card sketches. This is a printable I got from OperationWriteHome.org. They've got a huge PDF, and it's just tons of card sketches. And card sketches are a real good way to go if you just can't put together a way to do it. Now this is one of the card sketches. And this is one I made from scraps. So these are the two cards that we're going to be doing. Let me see if I can get you down here closer. Okay. Grab my trimmer. Now, let's see. On this one, I cut 2 inches off of this Christmas tree paper. And save that scrap, we're going to use that. And then I cut this at 5.5. This is our little scrap here. Now we're going to go, make sure I got this right, point to point. On this one. We're going to need a 5.5, no wait a minute, 5.25. Oh, it's cutting better, cool. I dulled my blades really badly. Cutting a plastic mat. These were not designed to cut plastic mats, so don't do that. I have a big industrial paper cutter that my kids got me for Christmas, and that thing will cut anything, but I didn't use that, so. Okay, let's see, where's my glue? Little glue booger. Okay. Let me grab my little evening evergreen and do my edges. This, if you just ink the edges, it sets it back so nice on the page. And you can flip it and do red, because these were all double-sided. This is the Christmas Tidings paper in the annual catalog. You're probably going to get tired of seeing this paper and this stamp set, but I just love them. I think they're so pretty. I've got some little points sticking up because I should have cut this at 2 by 5.25 instead of 2 by 5.5. So, oh my God! Look at all that glue. Okay, I can fix it. Take my little oopsie. Well, I'm all fingers today. I'm gonna take that off. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of glue. Let me, yep. grab me a paper towel and get that up. No card needs that much glue. Okay, clean off my spatula. Here we go. Pull up my glue and my ink spot. Grab my bag of flowers. Oh, wait a minute, here's one already popped up. I have cut out tons of these flowers. I just love them. I'm getting some leaves. This is one of my super duper popped up ones. If you'd like to see a tutorial on how to get them real poofy like that, just leave me a comment. I'd be happy to do it. Am I out of frame? You just need little dots. Gonna need more little dots on this one because he's very poofy. Let me wiggle him a little. I hear a neighbor outside yelling at her dog. She's trying to train her. Butterfingers. Find me a scrap. Here's my trimmer. I cut that scrap to 7/8, and I'm going to cut this one at 3/4. I'm going to take the Merry Christmas What did I do with my... Found it. Okay. get out my stamping mat. My little homemade stamping mat. And I am going to do something way out of the normal for me. I am not a big embosser because I never get them right. Let's see. Yep, that's Crickert's. Oh, it's not too bad. If you don't like the noise of a heat gun, turn it off now. I've got a big old Mondo heat gun. I love this thing. That's my heat gun that my son-in-law bought me at Harbor Freight. And that thing, I think it was designed for doing carpets or something, but it didn't waste no time melting that heating stuff. Of course, you have to be careful you don't burn the house down. I'm going to dovetail this the quick and dirty way. Let's see, where's my glue? Going to couple of dots there of glue. Pretty. Grab a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm almost out of Stampin' Dimensionals. Where's my card? Trim those. Get my card base. Ha! There's all the pieces already cut. My bad. That's how I roll. Get them all ready and then forget that I've got them. I'm gonna put. That's okay. I'll finish that one, and that will be another Christmas card that I don't have to make. There we go. There's card number 1. Now, all this stuff put aside. Card number 2. We're going to be using our stamp sketch. And we are going to cut this piece and this piece. And the nice thing, the thing I like about, you can get card sketches all over the internet, but the thing I like about the Operation Right Home, they give you the cutting dimensions on every single piece. So they take a lot of the guesswork out of it for you. Let's see, this needs to be 2 3/8 by 2 3/4. Okay, so I'm going to cut my 2 3/4 by 2 3/8. That will be this piece. And the top piece will be one and a half by 2 3/8. You see how we're saving a lot of paper here? I love that. Okay. 2 3. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I got that right. 2 3/4. Why does that look wrong to me? Measure twice, cut once. 2 3/8. Okay, let's do 2 3/8 first. I want to minimize the amount of paper I use so that I have plenty left over to do other cool projects by 1 1/2. Let's see. Yep, I screwed that up. Okay, let's try that again. 2 3/4. Wait a minute, where am I at? 2 3/4 is the length. 1 1/2 is the width. Got it. Cool. A little extra paper loss there. So let's lay those out. Did I make an oopsie? I made an oopsie. I forgot to cut that top piece. Okay, that's 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. Okay, those aren't going to be big enough. I might have another sheet of paper. Ah! All that stuff fell off my shelf on my head. Okay. Do I have a scrap that big? I do not. Okay. 2 3/8. 2. Let's see. 2 3 by 2 3/8. Okay. Grab my I keep my paper scraps when I have a 6x6 pad in here with the paper. You can buy these Ziploc bags on Amazon. They're 6x6 Ziploc bags. Of course, I think the large freezer bags, the medium-sized freezer bags work also. Okay. What did I do with my ink spot? There it is. Okay. I'm going to ink my edges. And see, I'm just doing it on the edges. I'm not doing this because that distresses the edge. And if you want a nice clean looking card, but you want definition of your pieces, this is a great way to do it. It just darkens the absolute edge, not the and it just sets them in your, it makes them pop and it sets them back in your page at the same time. I do this on my photographs when I'm scrapbooking. It works great. And I'm loving these little ink spots for this. Now I've got the sponge daubers and the sponges and the Tim Holtz thingamajiggers, and this works so good. Okay. Now, where's my ruler? I've got a little ruler here, and the first piece I'm going to put down. I'm going to line him up on the corner where he's nice and straight on those two corners. I'm going to take my little ruler. And you know, I don't use a ruler. This is for those of you who are fiddly and you've got to have it perfect, so I'm showing you how to do it. Just line that little ruler up and then line him up with the first piece. Now, butt that up against that piece and about where I want him on the top. I don't remember where I got this thing. I've had it for a long time, but I know you can get a square at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or someplace like online, anywhere, Office Supply. Okay, I'm going to butt this up against this piece, and I'm going to butt it up against this piece, and he should come out square. Perfect. Okay. That part done. Now, we're going to do some stamping. Woohoo! We're going to use these three, and we're going to use this one. For a change, we will be stamping in black. These are extra sticky today because I took them in the kitchen and I washed them with soap and water. And if your stamps are not sticking like they're supposed to, just take them in the kitchen, run some nice soapy water over them, and they'll be like brand new. They'll still be stained, but now you may not be able to see this online. I don't know. Whoop, it'd help if I get it in focus. I mean, in frame. There. Now let me on this one, I went ahead and colored those leaves because I didn't think to cut them out of, let's see, what color would be good for that? It needs to be something. Come on, fingers, work. Okay, this will work. I'm going to stamp the leaves on this green piece here. It needs to be enough of a contrast so you can actually see it. And I'm going to do two of those. Gonna pull out my mini again. Get these out of the way. Take those in the kitchen and wash them. And let me get these out of the way. You ever see a desk go to hockey stick so fast? Mine can. Mine can deteriorate so fast. Let's see. I'm going to line these up. Let's see. I like die cutting on printed paper. I think they come out so pretty. There's one. There's two. These little mini machines are really nice. They only weigh 1.5 pounds. And they fold up so you can, they don't take up much room in your craft room. I'm always trying to find a place for my Big Shot. Don't get me wrong, I love my Big Shot. Let's see, where's my leafies? Is that the big leaf or the little leaf? That's the big leaf. And these dies, they also have a little embossing thing that goes in the middle of them. I haven't quite figured out the sandwich for those. And I have little extra flowers. I just drop them down there in the bag with the dies. Okay. Okay, we have our flowers. Let's see. And you're gonna just stagger those when you put them together. I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to kind of roll my leaves around that pencil to give them a little something something. Oh, I guess I did the dimensionals on the back of the last one. Okay, my bad. I'm going to put my little leaf. I can fix that. Give him a little more poofy poo. I can get my card out here now. Put a little dot right there in the middle. Let's see. Where's my pencil? This is a Versamark pencil. I don't remember where I got that. If I got that on Amazon or one of the craft stores, I don't know. Get me a little bit. There. He warped, but and I got the I should have put the gold on there before I put the flower on there, but I forgot. Let's see. Inside, I'm going to take the smallest poinsettia. I'm going to stamp him just off the side there. He still had black on him. Oh well. I'm going to take my trimmer. I'm going to cut a scrap. Since I've already got this one out here, I'll use this one. And I'm going to put him right there. Oh no, wait a minute, I could flip him over and do that. No, I'll do that side. 3 little dots. I'm out of focus again. I apologize. I should leave this up here, get a better view. Of course, you can see the mess I've made too, but oh well. Give me a thumbs up if you're a messy crafter like I am. And I don't usually stamp sentiments in the middle of my cards because I never know how I'm going to use them. It might be a Christmas card, it might be a Christmas birthday. I have a couple of friends that have Christmas birthdays. And I'll tell you something else you can do with this little embossing pen. You can go around the outside of your petals. You can do all kinds of stuff with this, but don't do that. That's a hot mess. But anyway, that's my card. Oh, let me grab the other ones. That's my cards. Thanks for watching. God bless.